Who All Gonna Be There podcast, a place where you get to be an exclusive member of our very entertaining group chat.
Hey besties, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to Tracy J Says, and today,
Go ahead. Nah, this your show. It's your season. Feed time coming
Tracy
up
J
in just
says,
2.5 hours.
Give us a flashback button. Tracy says, give us the flashback button. Tracy says, give us the archives. Tracy says, just listen to what Tracy says.
And Big Brother says you ain't getting none of that.
But in the meantime, welcome to Who All Gonna Be There podcast. The place where you can be an exclusive member to our very entertaining chat.
Hold up, get away from you're a little too close to the mic. No, we are not doing that. We are not doing that.
Not Who All Gonna Be There after dark. You over there seducing the dang microphone.
Hello.
I'm getting ready for the feeds, you know. After dark.
Oh Lord. No, we ain't doing no ASMR. Man, what have we devolved into? Big Brother season starts and we're immediately losing our minds without food.
Oh, look. My green cup to match our aesthetic.
Oh, I was like, what's significant about the green cup?
I thought you were about to say something.
All our colors.
I thought you were about to say something dumb like one of the 4 random flashing colors in the first comp or whatever. Look, I got a red Cheez-It box, which matches the red color that they all lost on.
Sorry, I got orange Cheetos, so that don't count for nothing. Well, the blue on the puffs.
Blue package.
Don't nobody want to see your Cheetos, and don't nobody want to see y'all Welch's. This was just
hold on, that's crazy. We're munching.
Indeed.
Yeah, I got some tacos. I'm just waiting to heat up.
See?
But anyway,
tonight, folks.
Big Brother's back, y'all. I'm excited. I can't even lie.
I'm gonna lie. Yeah, I'm excited on the cool.
We're back.
I'm very excited. You better eat this year. Better eat, CBS.
The entire
already got our plate empty.
The entire season, not just a section. The entire season needs to eat.
Hey, Carrie.
Hey, DM.
Hey, Rock. Hey.
Lynn said it was cool to see our interpretations on people versus the edit, and some of them seemed better than what we said. That's true. Mm-hmm. That's true. Like Miss Leah. Is it Leah?
Leah. It's Leah. It seems like I'm gonna like Leah a whole lot more than I thought. Okay.
Right. So we're gonna see. But yeah, starting off, we're gonna go back to yesterday because they split it into 2 parts, which we're gonna just say this right now. Don't do that again. Don't do that no more. Whoever put that in.
Y'all disliked it. Don't do it. It could have been 2 hours.
It should have been 2 because the first episode was very, very mid. The second episode was way better. Even though it was pretty much the same, the comps were different and we got a little bit more tea. So it would have worked out better.
It made it better.
Well, we got different comps. The comps to me were better in the second episode. And we did get a little bit more tea on like, oh, here's 2 new powers coming in. So it felt like the episode was worth it. The first episode felt like it was like a run-on sentence.
I think it was still better than I know for live move-ins, live premieres, like it gives us feeds right away, which is more fun. But episode-wise, I think these work so much better than live move-ins, in my opinion.
I get what you're saying.
I'm about to get jumped. I saw Josh's face. Uh-oh.
No,
I get what you're saying in terms of being able to get everything done and out of the way. We get DRs and stuff like that, as opposed to the fake ones that they give us when it's a live move-in.
Right.
So I get that aspect. I do like that part of a produced move-in where we get DRs of what they actually thought about comps or some of the people or their thoughts just going into the game in general. So I do like that aspect. But the only reason why we want the live move-ins is because we want the live feeds. So the game has already started. Like 2 people are already on their way out the door. I feel like, and when the feeds get back on there, we already got house targets, I'm sure, and HOH. Vito probably, well, I don't know if Vito's played yet, but they definitely already got an HOH, I'm sure. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. But yeah, so starting off yesterday, we get the 8 house guests, the first 8. And this first 8, you know, could you pull up the list because I don't remember everybody's names.
I can try to list them off. What we had: Angela, we had Kim, we had Chelsea, Joseph, Chemo,
In the first group,
Mackenzie in the first
Mhm.
Rubina, and
Jonathan. Say him.
Jonathan. Who is Jonathan?
okay, Captain Canada.
Joseph. Lord,
I was like,
we've
who
been
is
in 2
Jonathan?
seconds of the season. I'm already getting wrong names.
Oh man,
Lord, I thought I won't get wrong names till at least episode 3.
Lord.
Okay. Well,
Run off with a bang.
go ahead, Jonathan.
I said that
So
confidently too, Jonathan.
Very confidently. So those first 8 get in the house, right? And the first thing that
Same
struck
plan.
me, second group was better. Rubina being itty bitty compared to everybody else, that was a huge shock.
Especially with Mackenzie being the Amazon of the group.
So tiny.
The Amazon
Oh my
princess. And so they get in there, and the very first people, so Julie calls Tucker, Rubina, Angela, and Chemo to be the first 4 to enter, right? So Chelsea goes, no, it wasn't Chelsea. It was it Chelsea? Yeah, she held the door. Chelsea held the door. And Angela was getting ready to go, and she was like, no. And Chemo was like, no, I ain't going. Tucker, he marched right on through because he knew the code, he knew the curse about the first person being in there, and Angela and Chemo know too. They were like, we ain't have no parts. He said he
gonna
break
see.
And so
little known fact, somebody pointed out, whenever they have done a 2-night premiere in the past of Big Brother, someone has always won in the second group. So we'll see if that curse gets right. Everybody always know y'all just be making up curses. What is this?
Because how many 2-night premieres have we had? Like
we haven't many.
Should this be the third?
This is the third.
It's the third.
I think it's the third.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope not. Ben say he has a feeling Cedric or Chelsea will be first boo. Not Cedric for sure, because I think everybody's gonna love him, his personality. I think he'll be fine.
I feel like Chelsea
I'm not sure.
potentially in danger of getting like the Kirsten treatment from last season.
Can I be real? I feel like most of these people are gonna be like, well, it's not really fair, and
that's what I thought too.
That they're already, and they didn't even get a chance to play for HOH. So how about we just not nominate those 2 this week? That's what I guess. But I'm gonna be real. It do seem like a lot more of these people on this cast might be a little bit more.
They don't care
than I think.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. Especially with all of them know.
I was just about to say.
How many no's we have?
We had a total of 10.
We had 4 no's.
10 no's.
Yeah,
I mean, yeses.
Night 1 was half and half.
Yesterday.
Night 2 was 6, split
4, 5, 6.
Yes,
so
4,
6 yeses.
No.
Yeah, I was thinking it too.
Like if you voted yes, you up for elimination.
And some
because do you want this money or no?
Hey, some of the yeses, I think they were playing the game though, because Quinn tonight surprised me. We were
that was a big surprise.
Quinn, I think will be a no, and Quinn came out with the yes. So even some of the yeses, I think can be cutthroat game players.
Yeah,
right.
I think Quinn can be cutthroat. I think that it was strategic on his end. Before we get to Quinn, we still on day 1. Y'all just want to jump to day 2 so bad
because it was boring. Get through 1 so we can get to 2.
Me too.
Yeah, come on, introduce the people. Let me talk about the little comp.
Let's talk about the comp.
Right. So Julie sent them out to the, they look in the house a little bit, and she sent them to the backyard, and she basically break them down like, hey, there's another house guest. She trying to get in. Her name is Ansley. Ansley appeared. And she like, oh, please,
Katy Perry.
This is my dream. Katy Perry. This is my dream. I want to be in the Big Brother house. So please vote me in. I promise you, you won't regret it. If you vote me in, you're going to love it. You're going to have benefits. She's promising them a pension. She's promising them Social Security. She's promising them if they bring her into the game. And a full pack. Health, dental, vision, like life insurance, car insurance. She's giving it all. Whatever is on board.
Do they cover Ozempic?
She got it. She covers everything. Every cosmetic surgery. You want a BBL? She got you.
Oh. Let me get an Ozempic with a shot of BBL. You know what? I'll take that. You know
so,
apply for BB26. Let me look that up.
So
because I was about to say,
Okay.
hey, all I'm gonna say, she promised so much. And I would have said yes. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I would have easily said
we know
Eli. We 1000% know you would say yes.
I think that's unexpected. Me saying
the rest
yes.
of us
The way,
would have been
though,
in the punishment.
Not me. I would have picked up. I would have picked up. I would have voted yes out of just like I would have picked up on the fact like you'll get like she kind of hinted at it'll be wise for you to vote me in and you'll regret not voting me in. I would have picked up on that. So I would have voted yes.
Can I rant about
hindsight?
But the nose got the better comp anyway.
So it's
a dub for us anyways.
I'm gonna jump to day two. I'm gonna jump to day two because I'm upset at Julie because Julie said everyone else already voted. They already did this, and they voted. And here's Ainsley, and you're gonna vote too. Like, why would you say they've already done it before?
Because if
they at least are already in the house.
Same person. You know what? You sure right, Eli. And my dumb ass would have been like, no, and wouldn't have thought nothing else about it.
Okay, I would say
I would have had my bag like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm about to go in the house. Y'all ready to wrap this up? I've been ready.
I walked in first. If I'm day one group, I'm the first group. I'm definitely saying no. But if I'm day two, based on what Julie was saying, I would have because Julie was like, "Are you sure?" I don't know. She said, "Are you sure you want to vote?" Or something about the vote. Just like, when she said that you could potentially there'd be powers or something involved with the vote or something. I don't know what she said, but she said something that made me was like,
"Power to after."
Yeah, not the power, but she said something about the vote. I don't know what she said, but for me, I was like, that's a red flag. Why would you say that? I said, so something about this vote and this little new house guest is something up. So day two, I would have been more pensive about it, but now day one, definitely would have said no.
Tracy would have said no both days. Okay. Because to me, you getting in the way of my money. Okay. I would rather compete against 15 other people than 16.
Mm-hmm. But
okay. Pampers are high. Okay. I got a wedding to plan. That's high. Okay.
Imagine
I like good food. High. You are in the way. AI, Ainsley, Katy Perry.
Ainsley, Kaylee, Haley, whatever her name was, I was giving her
AI Perry.
No, y'all can throw
AI Perry.
Imagine Ainsley really went through casting and really was a real player just to be shut down by y'all. Like,
that's her fault.
She'll never get that shot again.
Oh.
Wait,
but
didn't
you know
Robina
what?
say that?
They found that she on TikTok.
Yeah, she's a TikToker, and she was acting the role.
Yeah, was it Robina that was like? Oh, go ahead, Josh.
I was gonna say, and speaking of which, I really didn't think they was gonna play the exact same video as they did for the first day.
Yeah, me neither. I thought they switched it up, give her a new, like a pink top.
Yeah, because
give her new hair.
And not just that, I would have thought because like I feel like a lot of things she was saying to try to appeal to people in day one appealed to certain people. When she mentioned surfing, that appealed to chemo and drinking beer. I feel like she has some very specific points to target like specific people. And I was expecting she just says like some specific things. I like being outdoors. I like all that. I expected her to say all that stuff.
Wait,
they should have tailored it more to the people that were there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Hold on. Can we pause real fast? Eli, I don't know if you got a chance to listen to our episode we did the other day, yesterday. Did we record? Whenever we recorded the cast.
I listened.
Did you listen to it? Okay, so you already know.
Looking for Isaiah. Looking for Isaiah.
I was like, did you mean Eli?
Hey, shout out Isaiah though. Shout out Isaiah.
Screaming. So
speaking of Ainsley and this gosh dang artificial intelligence, why did there's so much higher technology, and I'm so
Eli brain going haywire
because the artificial intelligence looks horrible. It looks bad. This is a type of graphic that makes me embarrassed to be a fan. Like, I'm trying to imagine. There's been so many moments where I get some friends. I'm like, let's watch this fun show, Big Brother. I really like the strategy of it. And they do something that pisses me off and embarrasses me. And this is why I don't show people this show. Because who in their right mind is looking at this AI and being like, this is perfect to be a key point of our season? It looks horrible. Or maybe not. I don't want to disrespect the people that made it.
No, you good. Andrew, I said the same thing, but here's the thing though. You can't even blame
You gonna
nobody
get on it.
because they the ones who lost the competition.
Especially
Yeah,
I don't blame,
ourselves.
especially Chelsea. It's like, girl, you heard the rules. You gotta plug it in and then hit the button.
She would have been
Yeah,
safe.
Chelsea just wasn't listening.
Yeah, no, Chelsea, I'm sorry.
Cedric
Girl,
just sucked.
you deserve that.
Yeah, Chelsea, she deserved every bit of
Ansley
that.
was
Whatever
definitely
she
ordered
get.
on Team U.
Wait, what you call that place? You don't call it
Team
Timu?
U?
Tim,
How
you
you say it?
Timu.
Timu?
We say Timu.
Is Timu?
That's what
Yes.
I say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Go ahead and listen to a
Y'all
commercial.
know me. Y'all know one thing about me. I'm gonna make up a new name for anything. And
TMU
everything.
sound like a university.
I still say Kalara.
Yes.
Okay.
TMU sound like a university.
I do say Timu.
What school did you go to? TMU. I went to TMU. What about you?
I think it
Okay,
is
Texas
Timu.
A&M.
I think it is Timu.
So they
this
get the
AI
little
trash.
AI video, little Miss Ansley, and everybody was already speculating. It was like Ansley, ANSLAINAI. Ansley
You're
is
funny, bro. Karen, I'll send you a link one of these days because you be tripping me out. I just need her to come
Timu in
keep
the
us for a minute.
oh my god. So they vote, and there was only let's see who the four people. So Mackenzie, Angela,
Joseph,
Joseph, and
Rabina.
They voted for yes. They voted to bring Ansley into the game, and then the other four they voted no.
Yeah.
Right, the other whoever you are. So the other four are Tucker, Chelsea,
Cam,
and
whoever's forgettable.
I wrote all this down.
Clearly, Eli already told us, and I forgot that quick. They all said no. So there's two different competitions. So I do like that. So if you got yes, you get to go to the upgraded competition. And if you win the upgraded, there's some kind of upgrade that you're gonna get as a player for whoever wins. And then the other players go to a downgrade competition, and the last placer and that will get a downgrade that will impact their game severely, is what they kept saying. And they weren't lying. But so Josh, you want to tell us about the two comps?
All right, so for the upgrade comp, their version is like a
this Cheeto.
I was gonna take a bite, but then I felt the comp coming up, so I said, "Let me hold this Cheeto. Let me hold my meal real quick."
Yeah, hold it. Let it marinate.
So the upgrade comp is like a Disney version of Simon. So they strapped in these chairs, and they got the colors of red, yellow, blue, green flashing up on the wall. And they're gonna spin around. They're gonna see the pattern one time, and they're gonna have 30 seconds to put in as many as they can. But you mess up, it's over. As we saw with Angela, thinking she got to she thinking she get a do over or something.
She said, "Do I get to do again?" Julie said, "Next."
So pretty much, it was whoever created the longest sequence in the fastest time would be the winner. And on the downgrade side, it was like this little mock version of Fear Factor. So what they had to do was stick their head in this tube, and the tube leads to a container full of stuff that's completely separated from them, filled with letters. And it had to use the letters to unscramble to figure out what type of emotion goes with that box. So I had to go peek up inside, rearrange the letters, run against the thing, do it. After they did all four of them, they had to plug in Ainsley and then go hit the button. They had to plug it in. Like the Glade plug-in.
Plug it in.
That was not my idea of getting plugged in. I don't know what they was talking about.
So,
oh, Lord.
You ought to be ashamed.
What?
Well, she would have been last year, she would have forgot to plug it in.
She would have. She definitely would have. She would have been just like Chelsea. Running right past it.
Would have been.
And gonna run back to the snake pit. Girl, ain't nothing up in that snake jar.
See, I would have. Okay, so if I had paid attention, I would have done great at this comp. Okay, because just like I think it was Tucker when he was doing this comp, I was looking at specific letters. Like that's like automatically like anxiety to automatically set up because of the X, right? Anxiety. I would have did like, okay, what letters are in this? Okay, let's find like without even like putting the word together. I honestly would have just like went straight for the letters. But one thing about me, I don't pay attention a lot, especially now that I'm over 30. I pay attention less because I think I'm always right. So there's a problem with that. Like I probably would have been like just like, oh shit, I forgot to plug it in because I have done that to my charger plenty of times. Plug my phone up, wake up. Why is it 3:00? Oh, because my alarm didn't go off because it's dead. So
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about waking up at 3.
A lot.
Been there
take a
for
nap.
sure. I have been there.
So with the comps, we end up seeing Mackenzie ends up winning for the upgrade comp, and then for the downgrade, unfortunately, because Chelsea didn't listen, she forgot that she omitted that part of plugging it in. She will be the downgraded person, and we'll get into
what the downgraded 35?
You something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like you said, you just like now that I'm in my 30s,
just
like,
35. Yeah. I'm 35. Well, I had to think how old I am. I'd be forgetting how old I am.
Listen, I was thinking, like, I do it all the time now. They were like, "How old are you?" I said, "I'm 26." Like,
since I don't know what it is. When I hit 32, I'm just like, how old am I? And I thought it was just me, but a lot of my friends, like, they'll be like, wait, huh? It's got to be something after 30 that just be like, girl, these numbers don't even matter no more. Like, it got to be. I don't know what it is.
Oh, goodness.
But I'm 26 in spirit.
With Mackenzie winning, y'all, so, after the show was already over, this filmed the day before, so the production ain't thinking nothing about this. There was controversy because they were like, well, Joseph actually is the one who won because he clicked his thing in less amount of time based on the clock than Mackenzie. And so the people was tearing hamster watch, and they added President Biden. They asked in the Supreme Court to try to figure out
Project 2025. Why y'all didn't ask us? But you know what? When I first saw that, my first thing was Carrie was right. It's the clock. We don't believe the clock. Something's up. Whenever something's wrong with the clock, I make like Carrie clocked this.
Yes.
Every single time.
That lets us know the clock is wrong because Mackenzie did win after Terrence. They, for whatever reason, he's the authority on all of these things. So he had to go and do a panel and record it using his own timer to show that Mackenzie did in fact just beat Joseph by like a hair of a second.
She won.
But she won
my draft.
So the thing is, production was lazy. Somebody that does overviews all of this missed that they did the clock wrong. But people are complaining about. I'm like, y'all, this was done 3 days ago. I'm
about to say that's a fast turnaround for them to turn around an episode editing
given out like
less than a day. Like, I don't know the recording process, but I'm sure they have to have it complete. Like,
this happened on Tuesday.
6 hours before.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, and I was just like, it was just probably gonna be like a oops, my bad, even if it was, because they're not gonna redo it because clearly they thought it was okay enough to air it like it was. So
and hey, also, even if they did clock it, wrong, which of course we now, because Taryn is the authority and we believe everything he say. But because now that we are here, right? What are they gonna do? Yeah. Just kidding, Mackenzie. You can't have the power. She know about the power now.
She already know.
Yeah. If anything,
they should have got 5 right.
If it was wrong, I'd be like, Joseph, you have safety for the week. Like, I feel like, because let's be real, we're humans, right? And even though CBS get a lot of stuff wrong, of course you're gonna make issues or problems. So if it was, I think something as simple as that would have rectified it for me.
Ty said, you know what? You get doing stuff in post production.
Yeah,
they do.
It seemed like it.
And
man, hold up. Let's not trip because now they're about to take the timer away from us. Because the timer is a good thing.
They definitely is.
90% of challenges. And if we cry about the timer, they're gonna be like,
need a timer anyways, though.
The timers only work for live.
They already took away the timer last season. Remember all them video comps that was timed? We only saw the top 3.
Yeah, you're right. They only pull that timer up when it's convenient for them. They be like, yeah, this look right. The only time we get the timers when they be like, oh, nah, they actually did this time because the people we wanted to win won. So let's pull it up.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, they need to be having a running clock, and when the people hit the button, that's what y'all need to show us. When they click that button, it need to be on their screen too, so they can see how they did, so we can know that they ain't seeing the wrong numbers too. The house guests need to see, oh, I did it in 15 minutes. Okay, cool. So when they do reveal it, they know they the 15 compared to whoever else is on there, and we know that they didn't just shuffle numbers around in post production.
You know
as
what?
Well.
Now that I think about it, I'm about to be pro hide the numbers because that would give like bad reactions when they announce that stuff. Unless they just come out with the card and announce with the winning time or whatever. You know, it don't matter.
It just
even if
the house guests can't see it, we the people need to see it for transparency purpose. Like they care, they don't.
I know,
but we need to see it. But anyway, so Mackenzie wins despite the controversy in it. And Chelsea, yes, she's downgraded. And that's all for season 1.
Day 2.
Day 1. Skirt. Day 2. Day 2, we get the new
Day
8.
2 gave us energy. Day 2 came in here and kicked Day 1's ass. Okay. Day 2 came in here and said, I saw what y'all did over there, and we not about to do this. We about to show y'all personality.
Look, we heard how y'all was acting and how y'all didn't give them much, but we gonna get the audience what they want. Before we get into much into Day 2, let's talk about some of these little intro videos and some of the information that was disclosed. Miss what she said, she's something Irish and what? Brooklyn?
Black?
Oh, Brooklyn said she was black.
Well, she's half.
She said
mother's side was like native, right?
She said
Native
she
American
black
or indigenous,
she white, British,
indigenous.
She Native American, she everything. Sis,
she half Atlantean. She's also a little Norse guardian from up there where Thor and Odin and all the rest of them is. She part Spider-Man. She DC and Marvel. She's Disney. She everything.
Not
in the book,
DC
apparently.
and Marvel. Listen, I'm gonna be very real. The only thing I'm gonna say about this, because let's be real, okay? We in 2024, so it's honestly however you carry yourself, I think is how you identify. And to me, when I first saw her, I thought she was Latino. I could have gave her like maybe she like her family Dominican or something, but I don't know. I didn't pick up on none of the other. That's what I think. The second time when they said she was black, I said, "Oh, it must be like Dominican black." You know, that's a different type of black than American black or whatever. Yeah. So that's what I figured is what it is. Because you know, there's different blacks around the world. All I know is I know Aaron blocked her. Deleted her number. I know she deleted her off her chat. I know she said delete her email. She took her birthday off her calendar. Because one thing Aaron don't do
is black
she
women.
She do not like
specifically.
She does not like the blacks.
But so I would love to know if she knows about her heritage. But yeah, I thought that was funny. So either way, I mean, like, it is what it is. Then we had Mr. Cop when he said I became one so I could get.
I need a nickname for Kenny.
I thought we were going with Marty.
I'm gonna call him Paul Blart.
You don't know Paul Blart?
Mall Cop?
Mall Cop?
What's the name of that movie?
It's Paul Blart.
Yeah, Paul Blart Mall Cop.
I haven't seen that movie in years.
But you heard of it though.
Paul Blart.
Yeah.
I can't even keep up.
I ain't gonna nickname him that because that ain't gonna stick. It ain't gonna resonate with me. So I'm gonna
let
have
you
to find
go.
something else.
I know you.
We'll watch feeds and then we'll come up with a nickname for him. But I just know Kenny.
Yeah.
Your name. Listen, okay, y'all. We're not gonna be your podcast. You have to earn your name here, okay? You do not get to start the season with your name, okay? So you do great, you do good, you can have your name, okay? But if you come in acting a fool or doing something crazy, you will get a nickname. That's not to say there is also a chance that you will get a good nickname. Like Angela, I gave her a nickname, okay? I love Angela. And to me, she's giving auntie vibes, okay?
Auntie Angie.
Auntie Angie. Okay? For everybody in here that's not
Thank
black,
you, Ty.
if you know anybody named Angela in the black community, Angela is Angie everywhere. I know.
Yeah.
Angie. I got 3 cousins, all of them Angela. You know what we call
I definitely got an Auntie Angie.
Angie. Yeah, so Auntie Angie, we like her. So I'm just giving y'all a warning, Okay.
I will say regarding Kenny, I'm excited for Feeds just to see what type of like outfit.
We know you excited.
Because
We know you excited, Eli.
I think oh Lord. But I feel like just at least in his intro, and every time I see him, he's the most cop looking individual.
He gives
like
very cop.
I'm curious on how we'll try to hide it. Like, of course, Derek was able to hide it, but I feel like someone will look at Kenny, and of course, we saw Cedric already be like, "Oh, he has a flag on his arm. That's
clocked him,
military or police." And he just, to me, he looks it build wise, facial structure. He has a goatee and everything.
Okay.
The whole demeanor,
Eli,
exactly,
of course,
Josh.
For y'all that don't know, Eli has law enforcement in his family. Because you've been around law enforcement in your life, do you automatically see somebody like out and you be like, cop? Do you get that vibe?
I
Just
have
in general, like your everyday life.
No, but that's how strong Kenny's is.
It just slaps you in the face, huh?
Yeah,
it's just there. Like you.
No, he's a Boston cop. Oh, like okay, I can see that from.
He does
Josh
give very
Green,
cop.
Pluto.
What?
But that's
He's
different.
giving
If it's not
pigs in a
cop,
blanket.
it's like Marine, like or like Army. No, actually not even. I would say cop or Army. Like those would be my only two. Like if he don't say he not one of them, he lying.
Right. Yeah. I don't know what undercover he was doing. Right.
His
What
ex-wife is black, by the way. All right. I didn't have a comment for that.
So
my brain just said, we gonna see how Kenny is because listen, we might get fees and I might love Kenny. Okay, you
That's
never
true.
know.
I'm not anti Kenny yet,
but pre fees.
Because he in Boston, he talking about he like to arrest drug dealers and gang or whatever.
He said, I'm like, say that line about 8 times.
Which drug dealers?
Which drug dealers and what they look like that you love to arrest?
It better be all the drug dealers. Okay, it better be all of them.
That's all I got to say.
And not mine. Be quiet.
Moving on to Leah, I was thoroughly impressed with her little package that they showed us. She was funny. We got to see a personality. Like we saw the authentic her, I feel like, versus what we saw in those little interviews.
Yeah, they need to delete that intro packet because that's not her. Because she was giving boring. She was giving stale.
Yeah, those initial interviews, chop.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoyed her. I thought she was funny. And she seems like she got her little, her head on straight a little better than what she was giving in them interviews. So I'm excited to see her do her little.
I see the bubbly part of her now.
And
right, the bubbly part that she was talking about in those interviews.
I was like, girl, bubbly where? Oh yeah, she a chubby chaser. All right, one time for the big boys. Okay, I ain't mad at it. You know, you like something to hold on to sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So
it's cuffing season.
Ain't mad at
She wanna
get a big
boy. Need a big boy.
Hey, all right.
Finally, by the time we get some love.
Let's see who else. So we got Cedric.
We got T-Core.
Oh, T-Core. I just want she called herself Tico. I said Tico.
I don't know what she said. I said, girl, who? T.
Tico.
Girl, I do not want to mess up your name, so you're going to be T to be safe. Because I don't know if it's Tico.
Yeah.
I truly feel like she's going to get I don't know if y'all remember, what's his name? Clay from whatever that BB17 season was, where they had segments of him just needing subtitles to understand them.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, shout out
see that from time to time.
But I hear about 8
I can see that.
And I feel like I love it though. I love that
her outfit was
but there's
cute.
so many times where I'm like,
yeah, it's so cute.
I gotta lock in.
I said, what'd she say? Her name was I can't even get her name right.
These crochet outfits, they cute. Ooh. But in the Big Brother house, she gonna
Let's
freeze
not wear it out.
Off. Listen, she gonna freeze in the house. Because one thing we know about the Big Brother house is they freezing. Now the little hats, I wear them all day. But them little outfit, the little girl, you gonna freeze.
They look amazing in the package. like the stuff she's went like big with.
Sales
Oh
going
my
up if
gosh.
she got a page.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well,
Hello.
same with Leah. You know, she got a little underwear company or swimsuit, something she got.
Do she? Oh, I missed that part.
Yeah, that's what she said. She got a little bit. You know, people think she's just a dumb blonde, but she got her own business. You know, so she
That's
doing
your
her little thing
entrepreneur.
too.
You know
Yeah.
what? That's one thing that I didn't get from her. Like, I don't think she's dumb at all. I just thought she was just dry.
Dry and
To
didn't know
me,
the game.
Yeah, she got some sense. Yes, that's definitely. But
Yeah.
I'm excited about watching
Next
her.
up,
We had
who else was
Quinn.
Quinn? Oh, I love Quinn. I'm
Love
glad
Quinn.
I just
Love
How could you
y'all.
not?
So I went down a rabbit hole last night, right?
On his
And
page?
I saw, I actually saw his TikTok. Funny. I saw his Twitter and I went down. Listen, okay? I went down in his tweets. I was stalking.
It's giving CIA.
Okay? Listen, it was. I have to make sure the person that I like don't have nothing problematic in their past, because you might have been saying some crazy stuff in 2022.
I definitely went back on the Instagram. And
I love Quinn. Oh, I didn't get to the Instagram yet. I love Quinn. He is definitely on my watch list. So
Yeah. I enjoyed it. The personality he was giving in his video, it was the same one that he gave us in the interview. So I love that it was matching. Not, it's okay if it don't match. As long as you give us in the house and in this other stuff, that's all that really matters. Forget those little fake interviews anyway. But I really enjoyed it. And you know, he's representing, he had from Oklahoma.
Oh.
He don't live here no more, so he only getting a little bit of that Oklahoma stand card. What? Go ahead.
I have to point this out, okay? So this is why it's so good to do all this research. I think Eric, even though I wanted him first, but I really think Cam and Quinn are gonna be like this, okay? Specifically because going back, this is why research works. Going back on his Twitter, he is such a music head, right? He loves hip hop. He loves R&B. And I don't know if y'all seen.
And he was in a band. He was in a band.
Hold on. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all I had stopped Cam page too for opposite reasons.
Oh, Lord.
Damn.
We're 3 days. We've known these people for 3 days. It came out Monday.
And this is the limited research. So Cam, all of his TikToks for forever, he does like music. I have like so many of his pages because you know I gotta have a little playlist, you know. So I was like, ooh, like that.
Terrible.
But anyways, the fact they are gonna connect on music like this, like I'm gonna call it right here, right now. Final two, y'all can have final two. I like that.
A lot of people are saying Quinn and Leah would go to like be in an alliance together too, and that they would click. Really
love that as well. The white people, hold on, white people, minus Kenny, y'all eating right now, preseason, okay?
So if y'all are new,
a little bit. Love it.
And I'm gonna go to Josh because I know Josh got something to say. But if y'all are new here, we put our trust in maybe mainly, well, no, it's both Canada and US that we put our trust, well, not trust, but we were like doting on a white man. We was like, oh no, we gonna do it. We was like, oh yeah, this white, you know, specifically,
well,
they gonna do well, and they disappoint us. And so we made a vow. We was like, we ain't standing, we ain't trusting another white man in this game.
Except
we not
for
rooting
Captain
for another
Canada.
One. Except for Captain
Canada. Jonathan.
And so we ain't rooting for him at all. But Quinn is very promising.
Quinn, please. Quinn. I'm gonna flip this so I can send it to Quinn. Quinn, sir. Please do not play us. Okay. We putting a lot of money and we depositing a lot on you right now. Okay. And if you come out and do something wrong or something that I don't like, or if you play terribly, I am gonna lie and say I didn't say any of this. So please don't make me a liar.
And I'm gonna say,
I love Quinn.
Ansley hacked our system when it came to the draft and made me choose you. It would not have been of my own volition if you come out here and show your behind and not a good way. So let this be known: if Queen act up,
this recording will get deleted.
I did not choose him.
Eric, you better ask Eric because I'm willy-nilly with the delete episode.
Control.
Eric be like,
delete.
Eric be like, we be trying to make space on the server, y'all. And Eric be like, no, why'd you say this? And I'd be like, sorry, I already deleted it.
Ridiculous. Josh, what was you gonna say? Because I heard you get ready to say something.
No, I'm not ready to say nothing. I'm just like, yeah, I feel like Yeah, they got one. And I feel like I feel like this cast is like I'm kind of resonating with this cast a little bit more than I've been.
I like the cast
than I have with other casts, even with like the black delegations and like I haven't been this like on like after first night move-in.
Black delegations.
Like this is like it's like oh these people are cool. It's like I can't wait to meet y'all at the finale already.
Yeah.
Hold on, I have a question. Do we think we're so hyped about this cast because we know having feeds is what really gets us to know these people? Do we think we're more hyped? I think that has a little bit play in it because we get to actually see and get to know these people because we didn't get feeds for Big Brother Canada last.
We were
I think that plays a factor. I feel like we do genuinely like these people, but real Big Brother, even though we ain't got no flashback, but that's another story. I will rant about that again at the end of this podcast.
For the rest of the season,
but that could be a factor, but I'm excited.
Is it live feeds on now?
No, it's after.
No, it's
on Pacific time.
It's so Pacific time.
After the episode airs here on Pacific time on the West Coast, then
we should have another hour.
Unless it's on, you know what? Let us know. I could give it a quick look
because they do be putting it up. Look, I literally said, let me type that in.
I gotta ask because this person, I would say, the only two people we haven't talked about yet, in my opinion, gave us Elise. Did Lisa give us anything?
No,
she
I don't know why
horrible in the disc lighting. I don't know how she beat Cedric, or no, she didn't beat Cedric. Cedric lost to Lisa. Let me make that clear, but
because he couldn't get that darn disc.
Lisa was moving in like negative speed, had her face the wrong way. I was like I don't even know, not even using her face, using her forehead. Like, oh.
I think I probably would have used my forehead. I feel like that's easier to control than the side of your face.
Now we talking about
she wasn't committed enough. I don't know.
Because I would have used go ahead. Lips.
Me and Josh were talking about this. Yes, the lips, and then Josh also put in there like if you give that, you'll have a little bit more suction,
you have more control,
and you can
control over it.
Guide it better.
But let me ask, what if you were the last person to go? Like you were like right after Kenny was like sweating on the disc. Would you go like
okay? So that's my thing. I said, did y'all clean these, disinfect? That's what we need to know. Did y'all disinfect?
Shout out Josh for thinking of that.
Or did y'all replace them?
I would have asked.
What about the cleaning?
You know what?
I said I tweeted that too. Come on, Josh.
I feel like they would have because as you can see, like whenever they dropped it, you can see all the smudges and stuff from them using it. And then when the next person went, I noticed I didn't see smudges. So they might have had their own, hopefully. Because they only did 3.
Y'all think CBS isn't going to be cheap? Did y'all see Ainsley? They are not getting new discs for every individual.
I bet you they went and stocked up on some Windex right before 99 cents.
Yeah, that's probably what they did.
And thought they was cleaning something too. I'm so just nasty.
They just wanted the smudges.
That was my first thought when I saw that. I was like, so are we disinfecting this in between, or we?
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if the intern just went like this.
Hey, you know what? Got the job done.
And when we go turn on the feeds and somebody already got strep throat, we know why.
Ooh.
Shoot, because that's ridiculous.
Well, hold on. Did y'all see? Hold on. Going back to the first episode, this whole time I'm thinking like, oh, they got. So I don't know if y'all know they got little shots that you can buy like that are pre-shot form, like if they're like mixed or whatever. You can buy them from like the liquor store. They gave them a little shot. Why I didn't know somebody zoomed in on them? They the little wellness shots. I said they already know like y'all gonna get sick. I know y'all gonna be drinking out each other's cup. So they trying to get ahead of it, which is very smart. Very smart, I would say.
Mm-hmm. So
I would have wanted
Lisa. After Lisa, who was the other person?
So Matt was the last one.
He's another one. He's an amalgamation of so many different cultures and creeds. And
you already know what I'm about to say, bestie.
Them
you already know.
He had on. Lord
Go ahead and say it, Bessie, so I can post it up.
Wait, what? What about when he said, "Oh, this is after he struggled in the little face disc thing"? He said, "Oh, this is the first time my great looking face has failed me," or something along those lines.
Let me stop saying my inappropriate comment. I'm getting married.
You know what? Low key, I know it's only been one episode. We ain't really seen that much of him. He already reminded me of Tony from the Mole.
Yeah, I can get Tony from the Mole.
There you go, bestie.
He's Charles Milton from Riverdale is what we decided on last episode.
Yeah, he do. He really does look like Charles. You said Charles? Charles Milton?
Charles Milton. And Carrie cracks me up because she posted it on the timeline when somebody mentioned it, and she posted a picture of Charles and some other girl, and it was like Charles and Leah together. I thought it was weird when they did the flashback to her saying Chubby Chaser when she mentioned Matt. I'm like, what about him give Chubby like?
I think she was hoping he was chubby. That's what I got from that clip. Like, she hopes he's chubby.
You want to see that shirt to see if he got any flabs and not abs.
She also
he got abs, I think.
And she gonna be disappointed because
but
the Big Brother house is known for turning abs to flabs, so she feed them right, you know.
Is she gonna feed him?
Listen, in that house, yours is my ours. All the food. So
I know, but it's gonna be
maybe. Oh wait, pause. No, because we said Leah, right?
Yeah.
If y'all didn't know, go on Twitter. Just type in BB26 Leah if you have not had the chance. We got 2 hours to feed. You got time to skim it. They have pulled up Leah's old tweets, and all of them are hilarious. Okay.
Yes, they are. And
I'm just gonna reference back to some of Leah's comments. They inappropriate. I can't say it here, but go back and look at it. She ain't checking for Matt right now. She not checking for him.
She not.
She might flirt a little bit, but baby, she ain't checking for him.
So pretty much, Julie brings them in the house, and she tells them the same scoop that she told the other house guests. And like I said earlier, she mentioned something that kind of gave me a red flag. That was kind of like iffy about the potential vote. But then they go in to do their votes. And I like this group. I think this is why we like this group a little bit more too, because they were more willing to be more cutthroat with their decision on whether to bring Ainsley in the game or not. 4-2, like we mentioned earlier, only 2 people say yes. The rest of them said no.
6-2.
And the 2 were Quinn and Leah. Everybody else said absolutely not. Try again next year. Too bad. So sad. I mean,
restart that casting process. Go ahead and start from the front.
We don't know what to tell you, sister girl, because we ain't letting you in. And so they go in, they find out that they got to do the downgrade, upgrade, and we've already kind of been talking about it, but Josh will give us a little more detail because we didn't talk about the upgrade challenge for sure.
Yeah, and we already did discuss that these comps were a little bit better, and I personally would have.
And they're new. 2 new ones. Again.
And someone mentioned on Twitter, both pretty equitable comps.
Equitable comps, yeah.
Okay, so the upgrade challenge, they're gonna be testing their equilibrium. Okay, my name is Quinn's equilibrium. So they're gonna be on like one of those kind of like carnival, like those ones that go back and forth, the ones that go round and round.
And be shaky.
Yeah, they're gonna pretty much be in one of those type rooms, and they gotta go unplug. It's kind of like a little kid game where you gotta put the shape in the right box. It's the same thing.
In the square hole.
Adult side where the room is rotating. So you had to go find while the room is rotating. You gotta take it off the wall, put it in the proper hole, and they had to do that 4 times while the room is rotating. Whoever had the fastest time wins. And then for the downgrade challenge, they had to put their face into it. They had to go and get the little disc thing, and they had to go and use their face to push it all against the track to get into 3 different spots. They only had a minute to do it. And whoever did it in the slowest time was going to be downgraded.
Yeah, they all did terrible because none of them completed it.
Well, to be fair, when I looked at it, like the distance from 2 to 3 looked at the same distance as 1 to 2. So it looked like it was a much further journey up and down to get to 3.
Yeah. At first, like when they were explaining it, the competition, I was like, here they go make an upgrade challenge harder than the downgrade challenge, but in application, like Andrew said, that this one
actually worked harder. Yeah, this one, the nose did actually get downgraded, I think.
But the plug-in one looked like it would be so fun to compete in. Both Quinn and Leah were like giggling during it. Like,
wait, hold on. That little room that Quinn and Leah, it was turning them every which way but loose because they was getting knocked up against the wall.
Hold on, I know Leah got bruises because she was getting beat up. It was like
that first round.
I was like, First, I jumped. I said, "Leah, baby, you all right?"
That first one slammed her so good into that wall. I thought she was gonna have a concussion.
Right.
They better call medical to check on her because that baby got twisted and turned upside down. So yeah, so that was the comps.
Second comp. Wait, what? Quinn ended up winning by like a couple seconds.
Yeah,
and then
he was having so much fun. He was giggling the whole time.
Cedric, brother.
Because his mistake was it looked like it was gonna be fine at first. I thought it was mostly forehead, but he was getting a little bit of tufted hair on there too. He's getting like a bright key on it, and he has nice kind of a little bit of curly hair, whatever. So it was fine for the first one. We're trying to go for that second one. That tufted hair, it ain't gonna be. All it's gonna do is slip. Ain't gonna be no suction, no traction, nothing like going stick on there, nothing.
And Brother Man took 32 seconds, 34 seconds to even get it to the second disc. And so we just knew that he was just out of it. So he was the last one. I
really had hope that he was going to clutch up and be the only one to get 3 of them.
Get it 3, right. I did too.
Because from what we saw, he looked like he got the closest to the
He did get the closest.
Third one. If they had him in a 30, he probably could have done it.
Yeah.
I think about
never mind. Go ahead. Finish that. I'll get back to it. I need to do some more research before I say it. Go ahead.
And so with this, so we now know that Chelsea and I almost said Eli. Chelsea and Cedric will be our downgraded competitors, and a lot of people on the TL, ourselves included. You know, we've talked about it. This is the 3rd season in a row where the two black people get either they on the block or they lost the competition to be, punished essentially, and punished they were.
It was y'all fault. Okay,
especially Chelsea.
I can't even argue with y'all. It was y'all fault.
I'm not gonna go so hard on Cedric, but Chelsea, girl,
sis. And so they did lose the competition fair and square, so it's really not much you can be mad about. But I just think it's crazy. It was like again, really.
It's just circumstantial.
It really do be circumstantial, but it's funny in hindsight. Just looking back, it's not funny, but it's funny because it's like, dang, they give us a comp, so it's based on your ability to win a comp, and y'all can't even not be last in the comp. You don't have to win; you just don't need to be last.
Hold on. So, did all the black people deny Ainsley entry?
Yeah.
Yes.
They mamas was whispering in their ear like, "Don't you bring nobody else into this game when you got to win this money." Especially Cedric, after he put his grandma on blast, she was she broke.
She was super broke.
You put Granny on blast.
Yeah,
But how about his brain? Like, he wasn't just in the military for his brawn. Like, this man is an analyst. He did something. He do something smart. So he got a brain on him too. So
on black men in tech.
Literally, Eli.
Look at that cheese.
You have to when you meet Cedric, this is gonna be so funny. Like, y'all literally the same person.
Y'all, Eli remind me so much of Cedric. Y'all, it's crazy. I promise you. Do you see it, Eli, at all?
They capping.
And he
knows.
Absolutely
you capping.
You better eat, Cedric.
Because clearly you a little starving after tonight.
Y'all just sound light skinned and was like, you know what? That's Eli. I get it.
Yes.
So they get back. So they introduce the other house guests to the second day house guests. So they bring them down from the steps or whatever. They come in, they mingling and mixing, and Julie sit them down. There was some winners. She said, we ain't gonna tell you who those winners were, but you will be able to get a power, eligible for a power or something like that. She also had Ainsley come tell them that they will get punished or downgraded, severely downgraded. And when I say she started snatching privileges and powers like Cinderella's sister was tearing her gown off of
crazy. I ain't gonna even lie.
They just kept going.
You have not HOH. You have not veto. You have not
vote is
voting.
Crazy.
And you have not safety because you can still put your ass up on the block too.
Yeah, that's
and go home.
Crazy.
Because they're the mascots. So they get to cheer the people on and can still go home.
I'd be pissed if I went home.
I somewhat don't hate it. It could have been much worse.
It's interesting. It could have been much worse. Couldn't be me though.
Because I would have voted me. That would be all.
It would have been you.
Nah, I would have been listening. Because I would have asked a question. I'd be like, okay, run that back one more time. Commercial. We got 30 more seconds. Run it again. So I would have got it. Maybe.
I'm cracking up. So they were like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I ain't got nothing. Can't protect yourself, can't save yourself, and you can't help yourself in terms of getting out somebody who you may want, or you can't even help your alliance if you have one with a vote.
Right.
And honestly, them two with them still being eligible, they make some easy targets, in my opinion. It's like, why find other targets when I can put two people who can't save themselves on the block?
Right.
Hey, next week they can.
That's true. But like Tree said earlier, I think a lot of them are going to be of the mind, oh, but they've already been through so much, they can't even do nothing. So let's not even let them cheer us on. And all. But I'll be like, if I'm one of the people that's on the block and it's not one of them up there, I'm going to be like, are you kidding me? You can't even, they can't even save themselves. Why would you put me up who could win the veto and come down and come after you when you can put one of them up and they can't even do nothing about it?
Wait, they can't play veto?
Nope. No. Even if they nominated.
Oh, I thought it was they only couldn't do HOH. Oh, damn, that's super duper not fair.
Ansley was not playing with them.
Oh, dang, I missed the veto part. Oh, I'm pissed for them. Dang, you can't promise nothing. I use the veto on you. No, they literally can't do nothing. You know what? Basically, me, Cedric, and Chelsea are all in the same boat right now. We ain't doing nothing.
Except we have two different feed screens. We got more feed screens. They don't got extra feed screens.
Oh my
and we
God,
also don't have a rewind. They don't have a rewind. So we're all in the same boat. We just have one extra screen.
I thought that's what I thought it was going to be automatic. And I'm kind of glad it's not, because then that still allows them to socially, maneuver socially.
Yeah, that social game
I think they learned from last season with those automatic nominations and how it just kind of got locked in with old girl, which I wasn't too. I can say it now because y'all stands is gone. But I didn't care about Kristen going home first. Bye. Didn't miss her.
Dang.
Don't care to
the
see
stands
her
are gone and you get her name wrong? That's crazy.
Kirsten, still don't know what her name is.
Kirsten.
She one of those three. And so when they realize, I feel like they just kind of tweaked that a little bit. So I'm kind of glad. But I think someone else I think someone else can save them.
Yeah,
they just can't save themselves.
I would guess.
So they're gonna be sitting on the sidelines cheering other people with their fate in their hands if they were to be potentially nominated.
Please give me the veto, please. I'm rooting for you so much.
They gonna be like Squidward, spare change, spare veto, please.
I'm like, listen, I can't do nothing this week, but next week is a whole new game.
Well, Derek did save Kylan week 1, so it's not impossible. It's possible. Yep. So who knows? Oh yeah, she only talked about the politics.
And then what? We know that Mackenzie and Quinn, they won their little challenges, and
they did.
I don't know how they'll do it, but they'll compete between what is it?
It's the
America's Veto.
HOH and America's Veto.
Yes.
And
I'm gonna be real, both of those powers sound fire.
Which one? So wait, you said deep fake? Is that what they said?
Deep fake HOH.
Invisible HOH. Just take over someone's HOH real quick.
Or you know what I think the deep fake is that you can pick a week for it to be like this week don't count.
Oh, a non-working HOH week. Oh, I like that.
So literally you go through veto, you go through HOH, and then nomination happens. Be like, surprise, this week was fake.
Fake. So like a Halt and Hex.
Next week, new HOH, basically. Which was suck for somebody. I'd be pissed. That was my HOH.
So do they get to choose out of those three, or
no. One gets one gets the other. I would think that it's either going to be like something random. They go in the DR and they get to choose 1 or 2 envelopes, or they automatically have one that was pre-assigned for each competition.
I don't like that. If it was,
I feel like it's going to be. I would rather them just do like envelope, like. Oh, never mind. I don't want to do envelope because they could put which one they want in.
Right.
So I think the only thing is like, it's randomly.
They need to do a competition
or the wheel. Never mind, the will AI so they can rig that too. Okay, it's gonna be rigged no matter what, honestly. But hold on, I would just like to say I called it and I said Mackenzie is one of the people. You know, sometimes they switch it. But this Mackenzie is who I was calling who they want to win the season. And how she already getting the power? She did earn it.
She did.
So we see. But she on my draft. So CBS, if you're rigging for Mackenzie, go ahead. I ain't mad at it.
If you want to rig it for Quinn, I sure ain't gonna be because that's my boy. He on my draft too. So if you want to give him, you know,
I guess before feeds turn on in 100 minutes, y'all have any predictions? Do you think it's gonna be the two mascots on the block? Is there anyone? I guess let's just say, who do you want or think will win HOH? I guess we'll just keep it simple. Because for me,
I want Quinn HOH. Oh, go ahead. You want to do yours first? Go ahead.
Shoot. I think we're going to get a Leah first HOH, pure chaos. Let's go. Come on, Leah.
I honestly thought about that. That's crazy. I did. But I was like, I feel like I could see her being HOH.
I don't know. I get strong first woman HOH. I feel strong by the first.
I do feel like a woman is gonna be. Yeah, that's what I was feeling this season.
I feel it in my
Not I'm sexist,
but you are though. But you own it though. It's
a little bit sometimes. Yeah. I am. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I only want Quinn to an HOH because he's the one of the quirky people on the cast, and I don't want him to get lost in the first week. Even though I like his personality, I don't see that. But you know how, let's be real, like Big Brother is kind of
based
like
on
America. And if somebody's different, he doesn't look like how everybody else is. He has the long curly hair. He dressed like Turner. Okay. So I hope he take that. He do, because I was like,
but he looked clean. He actually showered.
He do look, yeah, because baby, them curls don't get that way.
The curls
is given. Okay,
they not really AI. Andrew wants this AI to jump out the screen so bad.
I hate this AI. So
man, imagine if BB Canada made this AI. It'd be so much better.
It would be so much better.
All right,
it would have
too, because you know they. Go ahead, Josh.
I was gonna say I have a question on the flip side of Eli's, because naturally, who was the one when we get feeds in an hour and 36 minutes? Who do you least want to see have the HOH?
Kenny. Or
Paul Blart, Undercover, No Brother.
Can I say Tucker? I want Tucker to win a veto and save himself. I don't know if I want Tucker in Power week 1.
Lan thinks the cop will win POV or HOH.
I think Lan's right. Oh no, it's Smarty all over.
If he is HOH, it's over. It's over.
Yeah,
he can have a POV if we had to choose. I don't want him to have either. But
he can have a POV.
I do not want him in Power in the first week at all. I absolutely refuse.
No.
I will flip imaginary tables all week if he is HOH.
Yeah,
because it's a lot
of the tables.
But a lot of imaginary tables will be flipped. I'll be pissed.
Most definitely.
Please no.
Who are there any people that we would like if we had to choose 2 people to be on the block? Who those 2 people would be? Who would y'all choose?
Matt and
Kenny and Brooklyn. Easy. 1 and 2, and then the rest of the cast play Big Brother. Matter of fact, I say double eviction. That would be honestly. What if they ever had a double eviction in the first episode?
Ooh.
Like in the first week?
And we said it. They should do it.
No, they should definitely do
unexpected.
Like when you do a post jury, it gets predictable. Do one like a double eviction week 3. Catch them way off guard.
Yes, pre-jury. Pre-jury. Yeah, that'd be great.
Don't be saying Lisa Holmes.
I'm saying either of the chefs.
I'm saying either too.
Lisa or the Tucker.
Okay, I was thinking Lisa too, because I'm just like, I nearly forgot she was on the damn cast.
That's good. I need y'all to forget.
Is she just gonna
chill and float into the end?
I don't want to see.
Lisa not giving it for me right now. Like when it comes to feeds, maybe. But I did say I was gonna do some research and look at the food that she be making, on Instagram, and I did look at some of the stuff that she was making, and I would just like to say that she can go home.
that bruschetta was looking kind of good though. That bruschetta.
Bruschetti?
Tony,
I'm sorry. It was just looking.
Tucker said he was a chef.
Her
Like, he just good at
her
cooking,
palate
you know,
is
chef.
just not for me. Let me just say that.
I bet you could pass my test. Because sometimes when I be talking to white people about cooking, I put them on the spot. I give them 10 seconds to name 5 seasons that ain't salt and pepper. She don't think she can pass the test.
Ooh, that's a good one. Name me 5 seasonings. That's not salt,
And
pepper, garlic,
there's two
or
that
onion.
you need the onion powder.
Yeah.
Come on.
Listen, no, you can't even name them. No
Seasoning
salt, no
salt.
pepper, no onion, no garlic. Okay.
Tony's sasheries. Sasheries.
Charcuterie, I just say Tony's.
Whatever that was.
Oh,
the
wait.
green bottle.
I almost forgot. Didn't they say that evictions are going to work different?
They
Potentially.
did say something
Yes.
that's going to be different
I
denominations.
don't know how that is.
I guess we'll talk to y'all next week about that because it sounds interesting.
I just hope we talked about this in one of our little group chats, but it's just like with AI, it's just another way for production to rig stuff the way they want it, to manipulate the game.
Nope, pretty much.
Without, under the guise of a twist. And so I'm just kind of like a little nervous. Like, I'm interested to see how it's gonna work, but I just don't trust it. Like, it was fine for this little 2-day thing or whatever, because we saw them compete in a challenge and it was fair, but we know it's not gonna always be a fair competition based thing. So
and then on top of that, I really feel like it's not, even though they claim it, I really don't feel like it's going to be that heavily involved this season. I know that's the theme. I feel like this might be something akin to like the BB17, the takeovers. Maybe not fizzle out the first 3 weeks, but I feel like it's not going to be as heavily featured as we think it might be. Even though they set the tone, they got the little screen in there. I really don't feel like there's going to be too much game altering stuff that comes from that this season.
But they keep talking about how it's gonna be all over the season.
If I see Ainsley more than once a week, if I see Ainsley on a Sunday episode or a Wednesday episode, I might be kind of mad. Don't even give me
see
her
Ainsley
DRs.
again until the BB finale.
I don't want to see her
Ainsley on Sunday
AI
because
face.
she breaks herself.
I'm over.
She's probably gonna be there Sunday for sure.
Yeah, because if they're doing something different with that.
Ty said the house chefs are usually the worst. I'm cracking up. I thought Chef
That's
Joe
why I
was
want them
cooking
gone.
good. Was Joe's food not good? Chef Joe, was he cooking?
I think he had some duds, but still, they just float. They just float because they can cook.
Listen, one thing I know for sure, they ain't gonna never have a Sari and Mama Fee.
No, they show not.
They ain't gonna never have that again, baby. One thing, 25 better be blessed. They were blessed to have somebody's mama in.
Who's somebody's mamas?
They got Tucker though, and baby, real Italian people, real Italian food is delicious.
Now,
I don't know. People be going over to Italy. They be saying it ain't that good.
I don't know about Italy, but I don't know. These American Italians be cooking. I don't know about Italy.
Show do,
because listen, one of my when I was in school, one of the girls I played volleyball with, her mom was like grew up in Italy, everything. She used to bring us food. Like, you think we eating carrots and what? No, bruschetta. She would bring some of the best spaghetti to this day. I'm 35 years old. I had this spaghetti when I was 16 years old, and it is still the best spaghetti I have ever had. Oh, wow. Okay. So Tucker,
so we're gonna see each other. You know we're gonna be looking at that food.
Maybe I'm gonna zoom in on that food.
Because I bet I see no Raven. Whatever
y'all can't rewind though. Y'all better take them screenshots because you can't rewind and look at it again.
Eli, you done pissed me off again. She got all
maybe I know there's some people working on it.
There's some softwares out there.
Listen, I hope it worked. I hope it worked.
Usually folks complain about chefs hogging the food and forcing folks to eat. Well, I think it worked really good for Felicia and Suri because like when most of them can't cook and they were offering to cook anyway and they make sure they get fed. I think that's when
onion powder, garlic powder.
I'm gonna miss Mr. B right here. Mr. B, could you turn off these lights, Mr. B? Mr. B, could you put this? We need this we need strawberries, onions, this. I'm gonna miss that.
Proof in the pudding. Black people always give people nicknames.
Right.
That's Auntie, and I am Auntie. So
when I'm in the house, I'm bringing back Mr. B. I don't care, and I'm giving homage to Miss Felicia. I'm like, that's Mr. B from here on out. That's his name, Mr. B.
Yeah,
So,
true. I get that, Ty, because like low key, I don't want to be in a house with no chefs I haven't vetted out yet. Like Miss Felicia and Sari cooking up there, I'll be fine with. Some of these other cooks, I'm just like, now let me just take some ground beef. I'll make myself a burger. Y'all be good.
Nah, for real. You know what? I would do want a couple of people to like cook their own food, and they think, I only cook this for me and so and so and so and so. So you cook dinner and you only made it for 4 people when there's 15 people in the house. I'm ready for the petty arguments.
Or like, petty. I'll never forget when when Christmas made that food. She's like, Davon, I made such a, you gonna come, Davon? I'll get it later.
I want that. Did not want that.
I can't wait to hear somebody with that. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not that hungry right now. I already ate. Going good with like ain't nothing. I can't wait till they go to bed. So I can go make my.
You know, my stomach a little upset, but can you put me a plate to the side? I'll get some later.
Put me a plate to the side.
Please, I think
that's gonna be in the trash later.
Yeah, I think my go-to in that house when I'm not on slop is just gonna, if people are cooking, I'm just gonna make myself a grilled cheese sandwich. Can't mess that up.
Easy. And I'm not opposed to a little peanut butter and jelly. Look, you got a little peanut butter and jelly, you're gonna be all right.
I hate peanut butter and jelly.
I don't know about for dinner though, but
it's better than cooking. Looking at if somebody cooking like Raven was cooking, I'd rather have peanut butter and jelly all day, every day.
I don't like peanut butter and jelly, but I'll eat a peanut butter and jelly over anything out of Raven Kitchen anytime, any day. I wouldn't even drink boiled water from her. Don't even get. I wouldn't even want nothing out the fridge. Like if I told, hey Raven, hand me those grapes, I don't even want them. Somebody else get them.
And
I don't want nothing I'm eating.
Hey, y'all want to know what's worse than Raven's food?
What?
Eric's draft, y'all.
Don't do me like that.
We have our giraffe, and I think I'm taking it. I'm just gonna be real.
I literally see the winner in my draft right now, clocking it, and I see a finalist too.
For our audio listeners, let me run down our draft for the season. Tracy J, I got T, Tucker, Joseph, and Mackenzie. Eric has Lisa, Cedric, Quinn, and Brooklyn. Eli
Eric drafted Brooklyn first.
Ravina. He did.
The lies
Ravina,
y'all are liars.
Leah, Cam, and Matt. And Josh has Chelsea, Chemo, Angela, and Kenny. Oh, I remember everybody's name. And Kenny.
Wait, you talk about how Josh should have Ainsley on the highest key.
Josh did pick the 17th house guess. Y'all, Kenny was the last person undrafted on our draft, and so he had chose the 17th house guess. So, and of course, since it didn't become a real player, we gave him the sloppy, the
last
stuff at the bottom,
the
scraps, and that was Kenny.
Oh, Elaine, if you think that somebody not leaked, I mean, but they did kind of post some of his little more raunchier pictures.
They did what now?
They
Whose
posted
pictures?
Cedric's a little more raunchy pictures, some underwear pictures.
Oh,
Josh, I'm removing Josh because he is on some devious activity.
Oh, let me see that.
Yeah, I was on the TL. I was like, not this.
Eli, that's 2 now. You got 2 coming for you.
I mean, he a youngster, but I can. Let me see what he was gonna be.
Let me see if I can find it.
Y'all see everyone above me and below me looking down at their phones. Look at these devious people.
I'm not even on my phone.
Man. Oh lordy, look at y'all.
Eli, we're supposed to be in the same boat. We're the ones that are supposed to be like.
My bad. I thought you were looking down. You know, you're right. You're right. Look at Teresa and Josh. They hunting.
But no, honestly,
give it to me. I pull him up.
Andrew's joining them too in that hunt. Oh man,
I
might as well just send the link.
I just brought up the conversation. I'll send it to them later.
Look,
Josh did perk up, didn't he, Ty? Perked all the way up. But I'm looking at our drafts, and I really like a lot of people in everybody's drafts. You know, sometimes be like, I didn't even want them people anyway. But there is somebody in each draft, maybe except for Treese, that I wanted.
Oh! That maybe except for Treese.
I just think there's just I mean, I don't know. Yeah, Treese is the only.
Joe,
It's
you know
like
what?
underwhelming.
Joseph probably gonna be on the
Found
block.
it.
That's random, but I think he's gonna be on the block this week.
Screaming.
Don't see
You ain't
enough.
gonna see nothing. Oh, see.
I found it, y'all. I just didn't want y'all to see the reflection in my glasses. That's why I was
See.
playing Uno blind.
It ain't even like that. It's
I know,
mean,
it's
one
really
of them.
not.
One of
Send
them
it
is
to me so I can show everybody.
What do you
Not
mean
so you
show
can show
everyone?
But yes,
Oh wait,
They're not about to get us banned.
the
That's
draft
a terrible pick.
is a nice draft. I think it's anybody's game at this point so far. I mean, Queen above everyone else's, but I think that we got a good season ahead of us. I hope there's no problems, no TMZ articles being written this year. God knows we don't need that. And I'm excited to pop into these feeds. See what they got for us.
We got about an
Any last-
hour and 20-ish minutes left, right?
Yeah.
We have an hour and
80
28 minutes left till feeds. And Lord knows with feeds, who knows if that's actually true. We gonna see. But yeah,
there's like multiple pictures. Any last thoughts?
I'm excited
Viewers
about this season.
panel.
No.
When we coming back? When we talking about the next what's happened on
Back
Monday?
And I will also when I feel like it, I will be giving some daily updates. Because sometimes, and now that we don't have the flashback, that's gonna suck because life be laughing. But hopefully somebody figure it out because if I miss some stuff, I miss some stuff. It's gonna suck. But I'm gonna try my best to give y'all some updates here and there. So if you haven't, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of that. Or you could do something crazy and just hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. Okay?
Yes,
that's
all of
the
that.
easiest way. And you will know every video and or clips that we post.
Yeah. So if you're watching from Twitter, go on over to YouTube. The link is in our bio. So once this video wraps up, stay on the page. Go to the bio. Click the bio. Subscribe to AWAGBT podcast. And if you listen and you prefer audio, we're on Apple, we on Spotify, we on Spreaker, we on Google Pie, all those things. Download it, get your mama, daddy, cousin, grandma, grandpa, auntie, and uncle's phones, your husband and wife phones, girlfriend, boyfriend, significant others, sneaky links, mistresses, inside everything else. Get their phones, download them, all of it. Yes.
Yeah.
Download and subscribe and follow.
Eric, I don't think I've ever heard you use the term sneaky link.
I don't think I've ever used that word either.
Well, you're at a count of one now.
That's
no sneaky link.
Or Paramore in my more elevated vernacular.
You said Paramount Plus, where the feeds are being held. Heard that.
It's been a wonderful night. Thank you all for tuning in and chatting with us and sticking out with us and hanging with us and watching. We appreciate it. And we're excited to be back for another Big Brother season. So Monday, 9:30-ish, heavy on the ish. Or 9 o'clock. We'll figure it out.
Like 9. Yeah, probably a little bit earlier.
Yeah, 9. We'll be there. Just that's why you
turn on them notification bells and then you'll see. There you go. You had them notifications on. You ain't got to worry about it. But yes, y'all have a lovely night.
I feel you, Carrie. I got my little baby nap in.
I should have got me one in, Lord.
But y'all have
I ain't gonna be up to 5 anyways.
Right.
Bye, y'all.
We'll see y'all Monday.
Bye.